OP. My 13-year-old son slapped his girlfriend. I'm the mother of a 13-year-old boy. He's my husband and I's oldest. I'm shocked that this happened. He is a typical boy his age, but he's usually been very good. He's never hit me before or his younger sister. He has a girlfriend who is in his grade. She was at our house yesterday. They were in his room. I was downstairs making dinner with my younger child. All of a sudden I heard crying. I went upstairs into his room and I found her clutching her face sobbing. I asked him what happened. My son said that she messed him up on his video game. I asked the little girl what was wrong and she said he slapped me. My son told her to shut up but didn't deny it. I took her downstairs with me. I tried to calm her and gave her a drink and snack. Her mother came to get her. I apologized for my son and said that it's best they stay away from each other. My husband came home from golfing with his friends. I explained to him what had happened. He was not amused and went upstairs to talk to our son. He took his PlayStation away too since it was all over the game. My husband told me he's not a baby anymore, he'll be a man soon, and said he has to learn to control himself and handle his anger, which I agree with. My son was a bit quiet the rest of the evening. Beside that, he was himself. He even hugged me after dinner and told me it was so good, "You're the best mom." I just don't understand why my son would do that. I don't want him getting in any trouble. It's concerning to see him lose his temper like that. Reply 1. He even hugged me after dinner. You've got mommy blinders on, he's schmoozing. Anger management and boundaries. Reply response. He's 100% trying to get that PlayStation back as soon as possible. Reply response 2. And he still didn't apologize for what he did. But told you dinner was delicious. Reply 2. Dad's on the right track, but in my opinion his punishment is too lenient. Reply 3. If I'd done that at 13, I would have lost all privileges. Internet, TV, and not just at home. My grandparents would have enforced it. No fun things. No free time. Make him apologize. Put him on counseling. Do not apologize for him. Do not coddle him. Reply response. Exactly. Adults go to jail when they assault people. He assaulted her. It's the parent's responsibility to teach him the consequences of those actions. The kid should be grounded so fucking hard. Reply 4. I'm confused why this boy isn't grounded for the next century. Do you want to raise a man that hits women and lashes out over small stuff? Or one that manipulates to get what he wants after poor behavior? This subreddit is already full of young women struggling to get away from men just like that. Make changes before it's too late. OP. This wasn't just a childish thing. Reply response. Given she stated she doesn't want him getting in any trouble, it's very possible she won't punish him, because taking his PlayStation isn't an adequate punishment for literal assault, and this will be the start of him learning that he can physically abuse women with no consequence. Hopefully the girl's parents talk to school admin. Reply 5. You're raising an abuser. That hug, that's love bombing because he knows he was wrong. Reply 6. Let's be crystal clear. Your son committed assault against his girlfriend. Misdemeanor assault, in my jurisdiction, but assault nonetheless. You are far too cavalier about this. Your son needs help. Anger management classes, therapy, counseling. You're in danger of raising a man that is a threat to women. Get your son help. Force him to experience consequences for this. Make sure he takes responsibility and apologizes. Reply response. Not just assault, but tried to get her to lie and told her to shut up. Reply 7. 2 things. 1. This is a lot more serious than you let on. I don't think most kids his age would do this kind of thing. The fact that he seemed so cool about it after the fact makes it seem like this may not be the first time. 2. 1000% you need to check what kind of stuff your son is exposed to. If he's into any of those manosphere types of content creators like Andrew Tate and the like, get him away from it ASAP. Guys don't just slap women because they make them mad on their own. He may be getting influenced to treat women this way. Reply response. Right. This is disturbing. My 15-year-old son would never do anything like this. If your kid is old enough to have a girlfriend, he's way beyond old enough not to act like this. Reply 8. You are far too calm about this situation. A minor was physically abused in your house. Your child attempted to physically threaten her to keep quiet and lie about it. Ask yourself if this is the first time this has happened or is it just the first time he's gotten caught. Reply 9. Kind of sociopathic. Lash out in anger over something minuscule, then worm his way back into good graces? Anger management would be a start. Reply response. She's a poor parent. Didn't do anything to her son until his dad did. Just let it slide. She'll be at his assault trial in the future crying about how he's a good boy. Just the tone of this post shows a limp wrist response.